Hey, cool. Peace. Kian here. Great to see you. Welcome back to my home studio, TheToneShack. And welcome to my channel. Here where I talk everything guitars, new songs and home studios. So welcome. If you're here for the first time, you're more than welcome. If you're coming back to visit, thanks for coming back. If you like what you see, always remember to subscribe. Please hit that button down there and hit that bell, ka-ding, and you'll be the first person to know when there's new content for you to watch. So let's get on with today's video, which is all about how many guitars do I have? Okay, cool. So we're just over the other side of the studio now. I've moved over onto my phone to take this part of the video. So as we see, we've got some beautiful guitars over there. And there's some more hanging around other places in the house. But let's have a quick look. It's not going to be a long one this week. But I just... people have been asking me how many guitars have I got, do I own too many, and all that. So I just thought I'd do a quick one as a bit of a tour on the studio, my home studio, the ToneShack, and just to show you how many guitars I've got. As you know, if you've been following, I'm doing a series on guitar love, guitar appreciation, with the guitars that I'm fortunate to own, which I know I really am grateful for that. But I'm doing an in-depth look at each guitar as I go. But I just thought people have been asking, so I just thought I'd jump on and just show you quickly what's going on here. Okay, cool. So I'm going to flip around the other way, and I'll keep on walking and talking. See you in a moment. Okay, so I'm going to start over here, complete with ring wraith. Cool. But this is the first guitar we've got over here. This is a Fender a DC-14. It's a cheap Fender guitar. So I'm not just somebody who buys really expensive guitars. This guitar was pretty reasonably priced when I bought it. And it's got Nashville tuning for that nice washover when I'm doing something which needs an acoustic wash. There's the boys, Freddie and the boys, which is fantastic. Moving on over here. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's a bit nice. Oh, I need to read that. That's just come in today. The latest guitarist should be good. Yeah, so the Fender that's used for acoustic. I bought it purposefully to put into Nashville tuning and keep that guitar as Nashville tuning. It sounds great, works really well, and it's really a good function. Alright, then we come over here and we've got a Farida. I can't remember what this one is. I think it's an R15. It's like a 0000 size body auditorium, I think it's called. Mahogany, solid mahogany top, and laminate sides and back. That was another guitar that's well worth the money, that I paid for it. But I'll do another close-up and personal with that one at some point. So what's that? We're on 2. This is the guitar I did the video on last week. This is my beautiful Gibson Hummingbird. Bought that new back in 2008. Real beautiful guitar. Okay, cool. So from the wall, from the Hummingbird, let's go down onto the rack. So what we got? We got number 1. It's my number 1 Les Paul. Standard. Did a video on this a couple of weeks ago. My favourite guitar, the one I play all the time. There's number 1. Number 2, we've got a Les Paul 1961 SG, which was called the Les Paul, but this is the one I did a video on last week, I think it was, or the week before. I mainly use this for slide, so with the raised nut there. Then a guitar that is coming along for its close-up and personal in a couple of weeks, I think, yeah, a couple of weeks I think this one's up. This is a, ooh, it's heavy, let's put it on this chair. This is a 1960s 335, yes, 335. This one has got a beautiful Bigsby on the bottom of it, and it's the custom shop, or the custom made one, which has got the Bigsby on where the Tuna-matic bridge used to be, or the Tuna-matic bridge is there, but where the stop tailpiece used to be. This one's big story behind it. I'll do a full video on that one in a couple of weeks. It's heavy, but it's beautiful. And then we come to the tellies. I'll tell you what, let's put them on this chair. Okay, so this one is a blonde 50s telly. Bottle jacket on there. There's a story behind this one, but I'll get close up and personal with it in a couple of weeks or in a month or so for this one. So there's the first telly. Where are we going? Alright, we're back to the rack. Okay, and there's the next telly. This one's a Japanese model. This is when they first went to Japan, I think. This was the first guitar I bought, first proper guitar, in my eyes, first Fender. This was bought back in the 90s, I think this was 94, maybe, 1994, might have been 1993, I'm not sure, but she's beautiful, she's a Jap telly, 62 reissue. Then, moving on further down the rack, it's easier to put them over here actually. This is a road-worn Strat with Tex-Mex pickups, easy to say, and all worn sort of check-in, and all the plastic and everything has all been aged beautifully. Really great guitar. That's a Mexican one. I will, like I say, we're getting close up and personal with these at the time. Then we'll come over here. Let's get out. This is how I do my bass. This is the bass guitar I use for all my songs. It's just a really cheap Ibanez Micro Geo bass. It's a short length, short neck, short scale bass, should I say. It's got like the precision sort of setup with a split pickup and then the bar pickup at the bottom. It works really well for me because I'm not really a bass player, but I am because I have to be. But I'm really happy with this guitar, this bass. It's really helped me move my music forward. Got that for less than £100. I think it might have been about 80 odd quid, which is insane for the quality what it is. I needed to work on it, don't get me wrong, I had to set up the intonation and everything, but it's a fantastic bass. And it plays lovely. Alright, we're on to the silly shape guitars now, which I can't get anywhere to sit anywhere. This is a 76 reissue Explorer in natural finish with the gold hardware, which is an absolute beauty. I bought this guitar again. Did I buy it new? I'm not sure. 2010. No, I don't think of this one. 2010. I don't think this one was new. I bought this one second hand because I've always wanted an Explorer. I think to finish off my Skinner set, I think it was. All the guitars that Skinner have. And moving on from the Explorer to one of my favourite guitars of all time, which is the Gibson Firebird 5. Let's have a look. Here we go. I'll tell you what, let's take it out of the rack. Let's put it on the chair, if we can. Alright, so there she blows, the Firebird 5. One of my favourite guitars of all time. A guitar that I reach for in the studio all the time. Really gives me a good set of sounds that I can use and work with to get the sounds that I want from my music. This is a 1995 one, with the banjo tuning pegs. I bought it new. It was back in the time when Gibson were bringing out heritage stuff and looking back at their history. Hopefully what they're getting back to now. But really, really good guitar. Really served me well, and I love it. And most of the times if I'm playing a solo, this will be the guitar that I reach for. Okay, so yeah, there's a little mandolin. I'm not taking that out because I think it's a bit dusty. Little mandolin there, stag mandolin. I just picked it up because I wanted to learn mandolin, and it was all just nice and cheap. There's another over here. What's this? Oh, this is a Yamaha. It's an old. Can we get it out of there? Okay, so let's have a look at this one. This is an old Yamaha. I think it was when they first started doing the APXs. Don't know if we can have a look in there. It's an APX6 in orange, and beautiful guitar. I've used this for a long time. Used to use it out playing live more than in the studio. Okay, so let's have a count because I've forgotten what we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, cool. Any others? Any more? Any more? Any more hiding down there? Nope. Any hiding over here? Behind the couch? No, nothing back there. Okay, cool. So we got 14. Okay, cool. So there's 14 in here. I know that I've got another couple hanging around the house, 16, and then there's a banjo in the main bedroom upstairs, so that's 17. So 17 guitars, 17 instruments in the house or in my studio. I'm incredibly grateful and incredibly lucky to own such fantastic instruments. I've worked hard all my life to get them, and by no means is this video saying like, oh, look what I've got, or boasting and stuff like that, because that's not what I'm like at all. Just thought I'd give you a look around the studio, and people have been asking how many guitars I've got and why do I have them. I have guitars, different guitars, because they give different sounds, they give different feels, and they give different tones that you can blend and make songs with. I'm very fortunate to have worked hard to get them. I use them to the best of my ability, creating music as I write. So I love it. Please leave a load of comments saying whether you love guitars as much as I do, and share with me what you've got, which is great. Build our community together. I'm going to move on to a song now, because this channel is all about guitars, songs and home studios. So I'm going to move on to a video that I shot October last year, which was during the time that I was doing a song a day. So every day I'd do a different song from my back catalogue. This song today is called Travellin' Man, and it was the first song that I released as an independent artist back in 2017. So I hope you enjoy it. Won't you stay in bed, 'cause I gotta go to work to earn my pay. When I come home later on, I'm gonna love you through the night, that's okay. Takes a special kind of woman to love a man like me. I'm a traveling man, and that's all I'll ever be. When I come home late, you never raise your voice. The smell of wine, cheap perfume, I don't have to make a choice. Your love is unconditional, I'm free to come and go. I'm a traveling man, and that's all I've ever known. 'Cause you know your smile bring me home. Your love is like a river, always seem to flow. I'm a traveling man, all I've ever been. And your sweet love, the best I've ever seen. When I do you wrong, you never put me down. I treat you bad or make you sad, you always hang around. Your love is unconditional, I'm free to come and go. I'm a traveling man and that's all I've ever known. 'Cause you know your smiles bring me home. Your love is like a river, always seem to flow. I'm a traveling man, all I've ever been. And your sweet love, it's the best I've ever seen. Yeah. I'm a traveling man, I'm a traveling man. I'm a traveling man, I'm a traveling man. I'm a traveling man and that's all I've ever known. Cool. Okay, cool. So I hope you enjoyed that song. That was Travelling Man from the first album that I released back in 2017, which was called Unfinished Business. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed the video today, please subscribe and hit that bell ching, to know when there's new content coming your way. Fantastic. So we counted 17 guitars. As I said before, I'm fortunate and I know that, and I'm really lucky and I'm really grateful to be able to hold and own such instruments. But how many guitars do you have? Do you think you should have more? Do you think you should have less? Do you just need one? Or do you need 1,000 guitars? It's a big subject, isn't it? Please leave me some comments, let me know what you think. Tell me what you've got. Share with me, share with the community what instruments you've got. Well, thanks for being here. I know you could have been anywhere else, but thanks for coming and sharing some time with me here in the Tone Shack. So I'll see you next week for the next video, which is all about guitars, songs and home studios. So have a great week and keep playing. Peace. See you soon.